Today, we have prepared for you a selection of the most interesting videos. Get ready to witness the most incredible, impressive, and extremely unusual moments that have been captured on camera recently. Let's not waste more time and just start watching. Before we start, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Enjoy watching our selection. These Ghost Rider fans turned out to be extremely smart and figured out how to make a childhood dream come true. How do you like it? I think I just started to believe in the existence of ghosts. After watching this video, I will repeat this experiment. In fact, I really recommend you do the same. I think that such a skill can be officially considered a superpower. Everyone dreams of a summer with such adventures. Why does every part of the detailing look like real art? That's what unity with nature means. These are truly incredible shots that you want to watch again and again. What a helicopter flip! You can't see this every day, can ya? As I can guess, incredibly creative people live in this house. The red beach of the island of Horma is like a piece of space on our Earth. It looks impressive, don't you agree? That's what a really hot Friday night means. I would try it. I would not like to come home and, instead of the usual joy of the dog, see something similar. Surely I would want to leave the room here and now. The classic successful cartoon villain and her loyal guards usually look something like this. Someone is too lazy to walk up the stairs and always uses the elevator, while this guy can conquer them this way. It is a special talent to demonstrate your best moves as if it were an accident. The growth process of this pumpkin seems so fast and large scale that in just a bit more, it will finally turn into a carriage for Cinderella. Do not repeat this experiment, since your iPhone will no longer be the same after it. What a great idea for the next advertising campaign of some car brand. China is known for its unusual methods of traditional medicine, and maybe this is one of them. It looks like the driver decided to dump the extra load and break away from the rest of the cars. However, this is one of the stages of checking the train braking system. The giraffe has its own dining ritual, and it begins with a curtsy. It's scarier than any horror movie. Seeing this in the forest, I want to simultaneously check whether everything is in order and run wherever I look. Now, it's not enough to put on an ordinary superhero costume. You have to work hard to surprise someone. It is curious if they have accumulated in abnormal zones or just found something to eat in this place. Apparently, someone had too much alcohol at night and is now desperately trying to quench her thirst. This usually happens when you stick your head out of the car at high speed, and not vice versa. It looks like animals do have intelligence. Be careful, because a ghost rider can drive along the road near your house. Dancing manhole cover caused traffic jams in Oslo. I wonder what people who were late for work for such an unusual reason said. What an amazing flexibility! Here's how to celebrate Halloween. What a lucky throw! I wouldn't want to be near that car. At the same time, it certainly looks spectacular. When you have a desire and imagination, the absence of a catamaran is not a problem. If you have the courage and decide on such an extreme activity, you can fill your life with freedom and witness the most impressive landscapes. This boy has a great future in bowling. This is the perfect place to make a proposal, do you agree? Why haven't all stadiums been equipped with such a mechanism yet? That's why you don't need to abuse alcohol. Even cooking in this state becomes something original. Many people think that putting cookies in milk or tea is disgusting. For sure, they just haven't seen this guy. This starfish is as beautiful as it is strange. It turns out that the lack of pockets is not a problem for birds. Some of them may well come up with another way to store their treasures. In the absence of other things to do, they decided to arrange a circular procession until someone had a new, entertaining idea. Even bees sometimes have to pull off rescue operations for their friends. Maybe this watermelon is not the most natural product, but this does not negate the fact that it looks damn appetizing. To save your best friends, you need to do everything at all costs. He has definitely proven his loyalty. A surge of adrenaline in the blood works wonders with the abilities of not only people, but also cats. Leisure can be varied in different ways, so they decided to experiment with a balloon. I wonder if they have a chance to launch it. When you watch such videos, it seems that kindness is still an innate quality, and its manifestations can be found everywhere. This is the simplest yet the most ingenious solution to this problem that I've ever seen. The plane appeared out of the clouds like a ghost. Even such a stubborn bird could not fly against such a strong wind. What a great place! The road to Pandava Beach is more impressive than some attractions. That's very beautiful. The perfect place for New Year's Eve. This grandpa will clearly give odds even to very athletic youth.
Do it! Just do it!
My mouth is already watering. This dessert looks very tasty. I will never stop being surprised by the unique places on our planet that can cause sincere emotions, even among skeptics. It's amazing how his hand didn't even shake. The mouse wanted not just to escape, but to outwit the cat. It came up with an unusual and funny way of moving, which greatly puzzled its enemy. After this video, it'll not be easy to start cleaning the house. He is exactly a master of his craft. He managed to perfectly calculate the trajectory of the falling trees and create a domino effect. It is difficult to perceive such unusual figures in the sky as something ordinary and look for a rational explanation for them. Is it really an owl man? Who else could boast the turning of his head 180 degrees? This is not something for the faint of heart. The skill of breaking bones is useful not only for self-defense, but also for cooking meat dishes. It looks incredibly beautiful, but not every diver would risk diving here. An elderly woman decided that it was time to raise her pension and took drastic measures. It's good that there is a video confirmation. There will be something to show to paranormal experts. Compared to such a giant, a person seems very tiny. Scientists have proven that communication with dolphins has a beneficial effect on the nervous system, which unfortunately cannot be said about communication with people. Dancing in the rain certainly looks spectacular, but I'm afraid to even imagine what'll happen to his back after this performance. I've seen bicycles for the whole family, but I've never seen such a motorcycle. Now it's time for some fish football. You definitely haven't seen this before. What kind of fish would you bet on? It was not the most successful game. When you play with the team, you always win. Such an attraction is not for the faint of heart. I need this thing here and now.
Wow.
To climb to the top of the mountain is such a significant event for every person, but when it's accompanied by incredibly spectacular lightning, it is definitely an unforgettable moment. To appreciate his tattoo, it is not enough just to look at it. It's necessary to use 3D glasses, only then will the effect be complete. This is clearly an unusual dog. Many researchers would love to pay a lot of attention to it. This plane doesn't fly at an altitude of more than 20,000 meters, but from the ground, it may seem that it is able to conquer even higher altitudes. The first meeting is very important, but perhaps he was in a hurry to show his talents all at once. There is something fascinating about the takeoff and landing of a huge aircraft, especially when the descent takes place directly over the city. If you come across such an egg, there are several options. You can call a local TV channel or make an unforgettable scrambled egg. People really want not just delicious food, they want to enjoy the show. After such a show, the pizza should be even better. It is very important to find their way in life, for today they have exactly fulfilled their plan. As you can see, one accurate calculation can simplify life and save a lot of time. It seems that his father was a good athlete in the past. Hawaiian sunsets definitely need to be made the 8th wonder of the world. The process of their work looks very epic. With such an active dog, walking on a suspension bridge seems quite dangerous. Fish are faster than pigeons when they need to reach a place where they can eat something. Exotic pets can become excellent yet very unpredictable guards. This guy caught a unique meteorological phenomenon. This is rain, which covered a small section of the road. The drop area is only a few square meters. I don't want to approach this place, not because there's a huge crack here. The reason is the queue that's formed around here. The main thing is that he managed to fly and was not blown away by the wind. Otherwise, it may cause a fire. The jellyfish grabbed the air as if it were the most delicious treat. After a hard day, not only people want to relax and forget about their problems. Observing their well-established actions, it becomes clear that they are not doing this for the first time. Only in Norway, the musical accompaniment can be performed by reinforced concrete covers. It is curious what thoughts and feelings are experienced by a person who decides to go into a tree. It must have been very cold at night. People can come up with a lot of ways to create something very beautiful and original. The cyclist literally plunged into autumn. The underwater world is a little explored and extremely interesting. These people work like ants. I wonder what motivated them. What an elegant horse, isn't it? This is the case when a wave of the hands still helps to soar even higher. He embodies the phrase, "I carry everything with me." Victims of forest fires have to be rescued in this way. Even if this tree had to be cut, it would not cause the death of the others. Usually everyone congratulates the rider exclusively on the victory, forgetting how many people helped him achieve it. The modern world offers a huge selection of vehicles. He chose a very original yet very slow transport. This cat could be an excellent call center operator. It looks like the brakes were half faulty. It's good that at least not the front ones. This should scare away all the inhabitants of the underworld and clear the way for further work. When you see someone doing something like this while wearing socks, you can be sure that she is a professional in this business. Kids are just learning to conquer the expanses of water, so they follow their mothers very obediently. Apparently, some large gathering of birds took place in this area, but after they were found, they quickly began to scatter. Mom deserved a moment of privacy while the kids found warmth and security in a different place. The driver and his car can be safely sent into space. He also behaves on Earth as if gravity does not exist. This is what a crowd of people who went on a long-awaited vacation looks like. I would not like to catch his eye. Keeping his viewpoint in mind, it is difficult to remain unnoticed. I'm wondering if they're training in order to keep fit, it's their leisure time, or they're preparing for some kind of show. It seems that they are plotting something and have begun to implement a carefully thought out plan. Baseball is a sports team game that is a favorite of most Americans. If the footage was broadcast from this camera during the live broadcast, then most fans had no time to watch the game at all. Now they're probably at a loss to guess what kind of creature got into the camera lens. I wonder what saddened this blowfish. The forest is mysterious and dangerous. Different peoples have their own legends and myths about its keepers and sinister inhabitants. It is not uncommon to hear stories that a wandering young girl was seen there, but as soon as someone tried calling her, she hid in the wilds of the forest. Constant training, a lot of effort, and work allow athletes to create something impressive. You have to pay for everything in life, and what are you willing to do for the sake of delicious honey? A typical cartoon rain moved to the street of a very real city. The authorities continually refute and try in every way possible to hide any information concerning the existence of alien beings. However, there are brave souls who not only confirm the existence of classified projects from time to time, but also claim that there are laboratories where they have been studied for a long time. The lives of famous personalities are closely watched by millions of fans around the world. One just needs to stumble, put on an unsuccessful dress, or choose the wrong words for a public speech, and it'll become a topic for public discussion. It is extremely rare to see the miraculous phenomenon of mermation and the synchronous movement of a flock of sheep with it. Tell me honestly, did you also think that this happens only in cartoons? No wonder they say that appearance is deceptive. She's as cute as dangerous. This is the guy who does the work for the whole team. Let's hope the staff at least appreciate it. Even those who know nothing about fishing will be able to realize their desire to catch fish here. On the other hand, there will certainly be those who will not succeed here either. I wonder if there are instructions on how to act in such situations, and whether there will be at least one good advice. In the underwater world, there are also places where there is nowhere to fall and where real traffic jams form. We're going to finish our selection with these amazing shots. It is amazing, isn't it? Now we're waiting for you in the comments below to discuss the most interesting videos of this episode.